So Nicky, a point on the road with 10 men for much of that game. What's the overall feeling after that?
Yeah, I mean it was a tough game. Obviously made tougher with the sending off. But credit to the players, you know. I think we've played for an hour and 5 minutes there with 10 men, and I can only applaud them for it. You know, I mean we've got to show more quality at times, but you know the important thing today was that, you know, after going down to 10 men we didn't get beaten, we didn't, and you know the first point
Came under the cosh a bit, didn't we, in the second half, but pleased, I'd imagine, with the defensive effort at the back.
Oh yeah, I mean, you know, I stood there with Fozzie and I said, well, we should be all right because we've done enough of this pre-season against Chesterfield and Derby and Mansfield. No, you know, credit to the players. I mean, that, you know, when you're a man down, it's hard anyway. Taking nothing away from the opposition, but you know, had it been top-end opposition, then we could have been in trouble, and that's what I've just said in there. You know, that's a reckless challenge. You know, he's let his teammates down with that tackle, and you know it's unacceptable. It can't happen. It just can't happen.
I was going to say the red card was, for some, look more like a yellow. Some are saying red. Is that one you have to look at on the video? And
I think so. I couldn't comment. I mean, my first reaction is that they both went in for the ball. They're saying that Sam was a little bit high. But again, you know, I really can't comment until I've seen it. But you know, my initial thoughts and my thoughts are now that, you know, yeah, it may have been a yellow card, but not a red. But you know, I will stand corrected.
I suppose on the opening day, if you're not going to win a game, not to lose it. So in the end, is a point something that you just think, right, thanks for that, take that, on we go, and build from that?
Yeah, I mean, you know, a point away from home is always good. You know, it wasn't a great performance, let's be honest. I just said to the players in there, you know, we showed that we can get the ball and we can pass the ball for 20-30 minutes against Mansfield the other night. Did we do that today? No. The reasons why, I'm not 100% sure, if I'm honest, because I've just said to them in there, you know, we've all discussed as a group about, you know, having a touch, have two, get the ball, work the ball, pass the ball, and it looked like we were scared to death first half. I don't know whether it was the, you know, the pitch is long. I don't think so, because they passed it okay. You've got to be brave. You know, football's a brave game, and you've got to get on there, and you know, when things are going against you, you've got to go on there, get on the ball, and pass the ball. And you know, I don't really think we've done that well enough today. But again, as I've said in all previous interviews, we're work in progress. You know, we look short in certain areas today. I think we've proved that as a group we can defend, and they've got fantastic work ethic. I mean, that they put a real shift in there again today. But as I said to them before the game, that's the first priority. That's just a gimme. That's, you know, that's. But yeah, I mean, you know, we did lack quality, and we know the areas that we've got improved. But you know, it's easier said than done.
And the games come thick and fast, don't they? At the start, 2 home games in a row now, against Whitby and Hyde. What do you want to see in those now that you haven't seen today, perhaps?
Well, like I said, I would like to see that little bit more quality, you know. But you know, we're probably lacking slightly in the offensive areas, if I'm really honest. You know, whether we can do anything about that for Tuesday, I do not know. But it's not for the want of trying. It's not that we know we're not a million miles away from being an half-decent team. You know, I mean, just that, you know, the ball seems to go up and it doesn't stick, and it's coming back, and we get it into the wide areas, and again it's coming back, and it's a continual working off the ball, and it's tough work. You know?
Thank you for that, Nicky. See you on Tuesday.
Pleasure.